Woodbridge Channel's coverage of high school sports. Today we're on the Colonia High School softball field, which is at Colonia Middle School. My name is John McCormick. I'm your full-time mayor, part-time wannabe sportscaster, joined by full-time attorney and part-time assembly speaker and even more part-time sportscaster wannabe Craig Coughlin. How are you, buddy?
I am well, John. How are you? And what a beautiful day for a softball
Gorgeous
game,
day.
huh?
Let's give you the lineups for Woodbridge. Batting first and pitching, Jasmine Morales. The right fielder, Madison Rackett, bats second. Madison Cushpa, the third baseman, bats third. Batting fourth and playing second base, Elena Montalvo. Center fielder, Abby Rodriguez, bats fifth. Amelia Kraft, the first baseman, bats sixth. Shortstop, Vanessa Morales in the seventh spot. Gia Dominguez, the left fielder, bats eighth. And batting ninth and catching, Alexis Davey.
As we said, a beautiful day. A little bit of a breeze. Sun is shining. Colonia's out in the field.
Which Veronica? Oh, DeSillis. That's your granddaughter?
John
and Shelby too. Yeah, all right.
Proud grandfather.
Veronica did the hockey game for me once. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that you were related.
One of the players.
Sorry about
grandfather. There he is. How are you?
Got a lucky fan saying hello to us.
There we go.
Woodbridge comes in at 13-5. Colonia at 16-7. I already did this one for you here.
Oh, all right. You are the man. Look at this.
Let's give you the defense for Colonia. Pitching is Emily Christie. Catching is Shelby DeSillis. At first base, Michaela Sutton. Zoe Gotti at second base. Maya Sutton at third. Alyssa Fasulo at short. In left field, Anna Marie Carlo. In center field, Sabrina Wilson. And in right field, Caitlin Dugan. So, Craig, I did the Kennedy-Colonia game on Thursday and the Kennedy-Woodbridge game on Saturday.
Oh,
now
wow.
we're doing Woodbridge-Colonia.
Yeah, I couldn't make the one, and then the other one got messed up. I didn't have Saturday's game on.
Yeah, they were looking for you.
Yeah, they called me. I was like,
But actually, Megan Cushpa did the game with me and Greg Ficara.
Oh, yeah?
She was good. She's
good?
Oh, yeah, she's very good.
There we go.
I mean, she's
All
a
right.
softball star.
We are underway. Was she?
I'm glad we have shade. The last two games we didn't have shade.
Oh, yeah?
And we're both in our nice clothes, our suits, so I didn't want to put sunscreen all over my neck and back of my neck and my face and get it all over my shirt. I'd ruin my shirt.
3-0 now to get to start.
I don't know what you got tonight, but I got Kennedy Senior Awards and then Colonia Senior Awards.
I have a fundraiser in Union and a fundraiser in Neptune. And there's ball four, so on 4 pitches. Woodbridge gets the first base runner.
Jasmine Morales, she's very fast. She didn't bat first when they played on Saturday, but she threw a heck of a game. She threw a 3-hitter at Kennedy. Here's a nice bunt, laid down, fielded by the pitcher, far to first in time, throw to second.
Behind her, I should say. So the sack will go 1-4. If you're scoring at home, 1 out.
Morales goes to second. As we often see in softball, they'll play for a run early.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And hope they get a pitching gem. Speaking of that,
Jasmine Morales is #1, playing the first position on the field and batting first. How about that?
It's true, yeah. The school honored the 2011 county championship softball team.
Okay.
And in the final game, Taylor Hopf led off with a home run, and they stood up, and it was a 1-0 game. So that's why you look at these and say, yeah, let's get that run early.
Exactly.
Because you never know what a dominant pitching performance you might get. And a pitcher in softball can dominate.
But Christie is struggling here. That's the first strike she's gotten, other than the bunt. I guess that was a strike. But
this is Madison Cushpa, the third baseman.
Related to Megan?
Sister of the famous Megan Cushpa of the mayor's office Cushpas. I just met the grandparents.
Oh,
they said, hey, Mayor. I said, hi, how you doing? He says, we're Megan Cushpa's grandparents. They don't look like they're old enough to be grandparents, but that's beside the point. Let's see if Megan can knock this one in.
2-2. Megan fouls this one off.
Madison,
sorry.
She got a nice swing. You can see that she knows what she's doing. So one day we were looking for a skit we were doing for a State of the Township address, and we're trying to collect dolls. So I said to Megan,
Dolls?
yeah, we had the, if you remember, the action figure, and there was one thing where the action figures with a whole bunch of other dolls. I said, Megan, you got any old dolls home? She says, no, I just have softball bats. One of the best lines I've ever heard her say.
And that's high for ball
she's
4.
She's going to go to third on the wild pitch.
Yeah, Morales goes over to third.
Megan's going to go right to second, and they're not even going to throw.
Throw it. Yeah.
That is lazy. That should not have happened.
Well, Morales would have scored, I suspect.
Well, yeah, you might be right. Maybe it's not lazy. Maybe they just didn't want to do it. It's Madison, yeah, whenever making that mistake. Second and third, 1 out.
So Morales at third, Kushba at second.
Batter now is Elena Montalvo, the second baseman. We don't have any stats, which is unfortunate. I wish we had stats. You know, folks, we're at the mercy of what they give us.
Exactly.
Oh, I have another sheet. You want this one? You want to just use both of these instead of using your book?
No, I'll use my book. I just got to get the names in there. I got here a little bit late. That's up high, ball 2.
I got here early, and actually I'm prepared. I got the defense laid out for both teams. I got the lineups for both teams.
I was just in the process of doing.
Hey, you want to copy mine?
Yeah.
Which one are you looking for, Colonia?
I'm Colonia right now. Yeah, down low, ball 2.
Down here.
Ah, okay.
Ball 4. Oh, no, not ball 4 yet. 3-1. So we're lucky we got the scoreboard right here.
Couldn't be closer.
Yeah, they had to keep turning around, and the other guy, Fakara, was in my way. Good pitch. Loads him up. Or, I'm sorry, not loads him up, full count. If she walks, she'll load him up. Pressure pitch here now for Emily Christie. Foul ball, almost hit the first base.
Other than the bunt, that was the only contact of the game. Listen.
Caitlin Dugan.
Here's the windup, the pitch,
swing and a miss.
Strike 3. There's the first out.
That was a big out for Colonia.
I'm sorry, the second out.
And now would you walk this batter, set up a full force everywhere, and it's Abby Rodriguez. You know, I called the game the other day, didn't know that this is an A-Rod.
That's right.
Abby Rodriguez. Low. Ball 2. Game was delayed a little bit because the umpire was late.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so what time's your first event?
6.
Mine too. Where's that? You said Union?
It's actually Elizabeth.
There goes. Run's going to score.
There's the throw.
Not even a
score.
Slide.
Standing up. Ball gets knocked loose and a wild pitch. And here comes.
Safe again.
There we go.
Good hustle by Megan Kushba.
Yeah.
Madison
Kushma coming all the way around on a wild pitch. It wasn't very far. There's not a ton of room over there. So third on a wild pitch. Home on a wild pitch.
Bases are cleared now.
For Morales, and second, and then all the way around from third.
There's no excuse for that second run to score.
No. Now you don't walk her.
Now we have 3-1, 2 out. Looks like the Woodbridge crew is to our left, and looks like the Colonia parents are all out in the outfield. Easy ground ball to short, fired to first.
And that'll do it.
That was Alyssa Fasulo to Michaela Sutton.
And so that'll do it for the first inning. But a good start for the for the Barons.
We'll be back, folks. Stay with us.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
And now the Colonia batting order, leading off the shortstop, Alyssa Fasulo. Emily Christie, the pitcher, bats second. Third, Maya Sutton, the third baseman, bats fourth. Second baseman, Zoe Gotti, bats fifth. Caitlin Dugan, playing right field, bats sixth. Ashley Elmadolar is the designated player. She's the first baseman. Sabrina Wilson, the center. The left fielder, bats ninth. And Shelby DeSillis is the catcher and the flex player. So she's in for defense, and Ashley Elmadolar is in for offense. That's the way that works. Woodbridge does not have a flex player. All 9 players that play the field also bat. That's the choice they made. And now let's see what can happen here. Let me give you the Woodbridge defense. We said before, Jasmine Morales is the pitcher and Alexis Davey the catcher. Around the infield, they got William Graham.
I can't hear him.
Second base, Vanessa Morales in third. Madison pushed at third. Gia Dominguez in left. Abby Rodriguez in center, and Madison Rackard in right. And it's a punt.
There's the first strike. Have a little technical difficulty. So Joe Fernandez is here. I can now. I can say something to me, John.
Okay.
Now I got him. There you go, Joe. Thank you.
Strike 2.
So Morales getting out ahead early in the count here.
Morales pitched a beauty on Saturday.
Yeah.
3 hits, 3 walks, 3 hits. Swing and a miss. So both teams beat JFK this past Thursday. It was Colonia beating JFK, and Saturday it was Woodbridge. So this is the rubber game of the 5-day contest, and that's going to be a single to left.
Oh, what a
catch!
A sliding play by the center fielder.
Rodriguez.
That's a beauty.
And you know, she had a great play Saturday too. That had single written all over it. Well, that's right in front of us, man. That looked like it was a surefire single.
Put a star next to that one. And in steps Michaela Sutton.
F8 for those of you scoring at home. But more than an F8.
Oh, for sure. Morales is a lefty.
So Colonia has won all 3 games they've played against the Woodbridge teams. They beat JFK 5-4. Earlier in the year, they beat JFK last week 7-5, and they beat Woodbridge early in the year 7-2.
Who did you see? You saw Woodbridge JFK, you said?
Woodbridge JFK was Saturday at Woodbridge. It was 3-1. Woodbridge beat JFK.
A little high. Ball 2.
I don't know what happened in the other Woodbridge JFK game, if they've even played it yet. You don't normally see, the Colonia has 23 games played, Woodbridge has only 18. You don't normally see that, but the last 2 months with, you know, games canceled because of the virus, who knows what might have happened. No cases yesterday for Woodbridge Township. How about that?
How about that, huh? And there's a walk to Sutton. And now
we had 2 on Friday, 4 on Saturday, 4 on Sunday, 0 on Monday.
There we go. So now I don't have to listen to my phone message when I get home tonight.
No, I don't do Tuesday messages.
I know.
Just Monday and Friday. You used to do it every day. When you think about way back, there were 7 days in a row.
Yeah, well, and it was always sad news.
It was never good news.
So much better. I mean, the feeling is so
when I get
better.
my phone, I see the first number of on the phone because it cuts it off, right? So when I see a 2, I saw 2 for Friday, and I said, "Oh no."
There's a
nice
line.
shot.
That's been a nice soft drop, softly hit ball that drops in for a base hit. First hit of the game for the Patriots. And the Suttons, I assume they're sisters.
I would imagine.
Certainly, my guess is they're related.
But I see the 2, and I'm thinking, oh, you know, we had a bunch of single digits and teens, and I see the 2 on my phone, and I got to click on it and see the full screen, and it was really a 2, and it was so relieving to see that.
Yep. Really was.
And then I saw 4 2 days in a row, but at that point I figured it's going to really be a 4 and not a 40-something.
Right. So a little bit of a jam here for Morales with 2 outs, 2 on, bottom of the first, and Woodbridge with a 2-0 lead.
Counts 1-1, 2 out.
One's hit
There's
foul.
a lucky fan. What are all those people out there in suits? Is that just moms and dads coming from work like us?
Well, Stefan is with me. And
Oh,
so
that's
is
your
Jeff.
guy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so 2
And
of those.
Zaga, too. I see Dr. Zaga. He's in a suit.
Yeah, he's got a, yep.
We are Facebook Live in it today.
We are, huh? 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
2-0.
2-0 in the first.
Number 2 up the plate, Zoe Gotti. 2s are wild.
Yeah, they are. This one's hit right back to
Nice
Morales. Nice
play.
play. Flips it over to first for the out, and that'll do it. So the Patriots strand 2, and at the end of 1, it's Woodbridge 2 and Colonia nothing. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
And welcome back, everybody. We are here on a beautiful day outside of
Cool.
Colonia Middle School on Varsity Field. The field
Oh,
looks
that should be
beautiful.
easy.
Pretty decent crowd.
All right, see you later.
75 degrees. Not many, just kind of wispy clouds in the sky, and a good
Sorry.
game. No, it's okay.
A former Colonia standout softball and mainly volleyball player,
Who was
Danielle
that?
Sika.
Oh yeah, I remember Danielle Sika. Yeah,
she-
absolutely.
Works for us in the community center. Now she's down to part-time because she teaches over at School 18. You know what? I love when kids can graduate college and if they're going through school all through Woodbridge, come back here and teach. I think that's
For sure.
great.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
they
know
have
if
a real sense
formal-
of community, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they have a formal hiring requirement that they live in town, but we do.
I don't think schools do. No. Police have to live in town when you hire them. And I know you're.
Police have to live here, then they
Yeah.
can move the next day. But
There's a strike.
you know, cops, I understand. Like, do you want to really arrest a guy and then see him at the game, or see him in ShopRite, or see him at the, you know?
Right.
I kind of understand why a cop would not want to work in the town he lives in. I really do. Or she. I don't mean he, but you know.
There's a ball. 3-1 now to Emily Kraft. Kraft is the first baseman. Now down low, and so another walk for the Barons. It was 2 walks that got Christie in trouble in the first inning.
Yeah, and Ann Serrano is not going to waste any time here. She's switching pitchers. In the Woodbridge game, there were 2 walks and a hit by pitch in the first inning, and she took the pitcher out with no outs in the first.
Really?
Before recording a single out.
So now
Number 22. Let me see if I have the list of, yeah, here it is. That's, Megan DeCunha is the pitcher. She's a freshman. So Coach Serrano with a quick hook, not wasting any time. Got a 2-run lead and wants to keep it. I'm sorry, she doesn't have a 2-run lead. Woodbridge does.
Yeah, she wasn't hold it there. She didn't want to get.
In the Saturday game, she pulled Christie and went to Maddie Mohan. There's
really?
a bunt. She swung, and it is a stolen base.
There's your thing back. Thank you.
Kraft at second now. Nobody out, 1 strike.
This one's hit softly.
Up
You got
the
to
middle.
go through. Let's see
Gonna
if
go home. Nope, they're not
gonna
going
hold it.
home. They're going to hold her. Smart, very smart. So a single for Vanessa Morales. She's the shortstop.
And I'll bring up Gia Dominguez.
Colonia looking to get back in the game. It's only the second inning. It's hard to say they're not in it, but they're down 2 and there's 2 on.
Well, and there's nobody out, so
Right.
this is a tricky spot
Yes,
for
it
the
is. Gia
Patriots.
Dominguez is the left fielder. I have no idea what kind of speed Morales has, but you know she's probably, anything gets even dropped and she's heading to second.
They probably won't throw through, as we have seen in the past. So that one's fouled off, and the count goes even at 1 ball, 1 strike. As we play the top of the second. Here's the pitch. That's a little
Good.
outside. Throw behind the runner at third. They
Got
got
her!
her.
Wow.
So Kraft was,
Shelby DeSillis fires to,
I think she was trying to measure whether it went through,
right.
right? And then she was probably going to break for home. Instead, she gets picked off.
That goes 2-5 if you're scoring at home. And
That's a tough one.
Morales goes to second.
She gets the
On the
I guess
play.
it's the second, but it's really indifference, right? But we'll call it a stolen base.
No, it's, I guess you got to give her a steal.
And throw. So now there's a runner on second with 1 out. Dominguez at
I
the
guess
plate.
if you don't have a dominant, pure, surefire starter,
Yeah.
you can't afford to. You know, if you got a bunch,
Oh, it's
look at
hit
that
hard.
hit! Look at that
It's
hit!
gotta
In the
get-
gap,
it's gotta
that's
go all
gonna,
the way to the fence.
Run's going to score. She's going to get second easy.
Dominguez heads into second. She'll make it by a mile.
Gia Dominguez with a rocket to right center up against the wall. Knocks in a run, and it's 3-0.
So the Patriots fortunate enough that they got Kraft at third. But it picked
Yeah,
her off.
sure are.
Otherwise
That
it'd be
cost a
4-0.
run.
This
This is what I'm saying is if you
no,
got like
it's a strike, sorry.
Jasmine Morales, or in Kennedy's case, Olivia Sims, pitch all the time. So
Right.
if you don't have that #1 starter that goes all the time, and you've got a starter who throws a few walks in a row,
Right.
you got to take her out.
Exactly right. Alexis Davies, the batter. Now count, no balls, 2 strikes.
And Ann Serena did that last Thursday, and it worked out for her because
Here's the pitch.
Maddie
Ooh,
Mohan pitched-
change up.
yeah,
comes in
Maddie
high.
Mohan pitched very well the rest of the way, and they won the game.
That one
gonna
is
be out
hit
of play.
foul. Yeah, it's going to get behind the screen. Count holds at 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on. 1 in. Here's the windup and a pitch. And that's
That's
lofted into left
smoked
field. Back
over her head
Nope.
to the
go
wall,
to the
almost
wall as
bounces
well.
over.
Carlo couldn't get it. Davies got a double, and the Barons have a 4-0 lead.
All right, so I got a question for the Woodbridge coach.
Okay.
Why are Gia Dominguez and Alexis Davies batting 8th and 9th? You see those balls they hit?
I know.
Gia Dominguez scores, doubles and scores, and now it's 4-0 Barons.
We go to the top of the order. Jasmine Morales.
Courtesy runner in now for the catcher. I can't see her number 3. That is, she played the other game. S. Let me find out what the S stands for. Sam Guzentes. That's the best I can do. If I mess that up, folks, I'm sorry.
Here's the pitch. Morales swings over the top of that one.
That one bounced and hit the yellow on the top of the fence and just missed going out, but double either way.
Morales walked. Went to second on a wild pitch.
And scored.
Scored. On a wild pitch. That one gets past the catcher. Runner will easily go to third. So Woodbridge really pressing their advantage early here, and that one is inside. No,
strike.
Ball strike.
Late call.
Yeah, had to think about that one, I guess. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. And that one's in the dirt. Nice stop. No, it's catcher tries to get it, throws it, not in time.
5-0. Well, you can't afford to. You don't feel that ball clean. Someone's advancing if they're on.
Right. I think so, and I think that's how Kraft got picked off, because she was ready to break for home if the ball went past the pitcher, and the catcher just caught her. Made a good play and a good throw and a good play. This one's hit softly to third.
Sutton to Sutton, and it's safe.
Safe.
Throw is in the dirt a little bit. No scoop. And on the E, Morales goes to first, brings up Madison Rackett.
Still just 1 out.
We've called her name several times between Mayor's Trophy basketball and softball. And
she swings. She sacrificed the last time I looked at it, but there's nobody to cover. Nobody's covering first, and now they're going to get her at third.
Yeah, they're out. She's going to get her at second. Nope, back to first. She's under it. Wow, that was pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I don't know why she went to third.
Yeah, Morales got a little. I guess she thought she might catch him napping. There was nobody there. Nobody covered first in time, so it's.
But there was somebody on third. It looked like maybe she thought there was nobody on third, because she went and it was pretty. She was out by a while, by a lot.
So Rackett gets a base hit.
Yeah, I got to give that a single.
Ball went about 4 feet. I guess you could call that an error, but we're not.
No, I don't think you can. Anyway, I was talking about Madison Rackett before, how she's been involved in a lot of sports a lot of years. I know her mom and dad a little bit. I know her grandfather used to work for the county when we did the Merrill Park Playground project in 1999. Richie Nagy, and he was like a foreman there.
Madison Cushba
very helpful to us to getting that whole project done. It's in the county park, and it was a township project.
And when he's, no, that's a strike. You got to wait on the umpire. He's
a little slow.
He thinks about it for a little bit. 1-1. I'm sorry, 2-1 now to Cushba. This one's hit foul.
If Madison's mother heard me on the Facebook, she just waved to me from right field. I wonder if she's listening on Facebook Live. I guess you get that on your phone, right? What do I know?
I don't know.
Yes, they could do it on their phone. I figured. It's not one of the beautiful fields, isn't it?
It is a beautiful field. It really is. We have fine, outstanding athletic fields here in Woodbridge. Everyone is
that could
head
drop.
high.
It's
going to be a coming in as a center fielder. Nice play there to take charge, Sabrina Wilson, and that'll do it for the Barons. But not before they add 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave a runner, and at the end of 1.5, it's 5-0 Woodbridge. We'll take a break. Come on back.
back for the bottom of the second. Colonia down 5-0 to Woodbridge. We'll send up Caitlin Dugan, Ashley Almodovar, and Sabrina Wilson. Pitcher Jasmine Morales. Swing and a miss. Dugan's the right fielder. That looked good. Nope. Ball 2. Woodbridge scored 4 runs in the second inning. A walk, 3 straight hits, including 2 doubles, an error, and a single. A little bit of base running got them out of a bigger inning. The catcher picked off a runner from third. And one of the runners took off for third a little prematurely and was thrown out. So absent those 2 plays, this inning would still be going on. Two and 2 now to Caitlin Dugan. With foul ball, did it hit her bat? I mean, yeah, it must have. Still 2 and 2, nobody out. Foul ball. The Woodbridge defense, we still have Madison Cushp at third, Vanessa Morales at short, Elena Montalvo at second, Amelia Kraft in first, Gia Dominguez in left, Abby Rodriguez in center, Madison Racket in right, the catchers Alexis Davey, and the pitcher Jasmine Morales. Ooh, that might have done it. No. Now, folks, we can't see. We can see the height. We can't see the plate. So we don't know if it's inside or outside, but boy, it sure had the right height. Softly hit. Pitcher Morales throws to first. 1-3, and there's 1 away. Second straight put out for Morales. Got Zoe Gotti on the same play to end the first inning. That'll bring up Ashley Almodovar. She's playing first base. She's a designated player, so she bats but does not play the field. Shelby DeSillis plays the field but does not bat. How to play. One on one, 1 out. Nicely hit.
That one's hit hard.
No, he got that center fielder's
nice
gonna get it.
break. Out of
Abby
the gate.
Rodriguez is not going to miss that. I'll tell you, that's the 3rd good play I've seen her make in 2 games.
Who was that hit that? It was that.
That was Ashley Almodovar. Up now is Sabrina Wilson.
Sorry, I missed that, folks.
You got work.
This working for a living.
Yeah, you know.
Gee whiz.
Well, you got to realize, folks, we're not through with our work day yet. We left early a little bit.
Yeah.
Strike 1.
So Morales has looked good. I mean, Almodovar got a big piece of that one, but a nice play by the center fielder. Track it down. A little high. This umpire strike zone's a little, well, that was high for sure, but I mean, he likes low strikes. Or maybe we're just looking at it from an angle. There's a strike. Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of the second.
A little high and away, I guess.
Yes, we are sitting down the first base line.
Yeah, we're closer to the right field foul pole than first base, so we're pretty far away.
Yeah. But that looked
That doesn't
good.
stop us from
No, we will
throwing
continue
our
to
judgment.
opine about
Yeah, of
whether we
course.
think that was a ball or a strike.
He missed the tag.
Yeah. With great zeal and confidence, we will say that.
The great Bob Euchre in upper right field in the beer commercial. He missed the tag. I think it was a beer commercial.
Yeah, I think that's where it was. Yeah.
Wasn't he one of the ones in the old Miller Lights Tastes Great List
Yep,
film?
I think he was one of the first series of commercials.
Yeah, I must be in the front row. You're right. And then Billy Martin, I didn't punch that doggy, or something like that. Swing and a miss.
It took something off that. Nice pitch.
Yeah, it was a nice pitch.
That'll do it. 1, 2, 3 inning. At the end of 2, 5-0 Barons. Come on back.
Dad's home!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
And welcome back, everybody. We get set for the start of the 3rd inning. John McCormick, Craig Coughlin, happy to be with you on a beautiful day at Colonia Middle School. 5-0 Barons. As I said, Barons will send up their 3, 4, 5 hitters. Cushba, Montalvo, and Rodriguez.
That's not Cushba.
You're right. I guess got
Hard
something
ground
wrong.
ball single.
I guess I goofed.
That is number
Yeah,
14. But you had,
Ellie, I'm not. That's Montalvo. All right. I guess I missed something. I'll have to straighten that out with you after the next break. So she gets a base hit to left.
oh no, you missed. She flied out to center to end the inning.
I did. I got it right here.
The cleanup hitter is number 14. Helena Montalvo.
All right. Okay. Right. No, I missed one guy. And I still missed one.
And now she
person.
takes that pitcher out.
Come on, Marion. What are you doing? She knows what she's doing. Who
No,
am
she
I?
does. I just have never seen this many pitching changes in a softball game, especially in the 3rd inning. As soon as she turns around, I'll be able to see her number. So Megan DeCuna is out. Is that? I couldn't tell yet. Can anybody tell me what number the pitcher has? 19. So
19.
the pitcher is Maddie Mohan, who pitched on Saturday. It was Mohan who came in when Christie went out after 3 batters. And DeCuna did give up a couple of hard hits. But it gets back to what we said before. When you don't have, maybe they just don't have that clear number 1 ace that'll take 3/4 of your innings.
Yeah,
in some cases,
because in
all your
girls
innings.
softball, yeah, they see, team will have 22 games, and they'll have the number 1 pitcher will have 19
Yep.
decisions.
That's what Kennedy's like.
Oh yeah.
Olivia Sims pitched every game but 3, and the 3 were blowout games that they knew they would win big, so they didn't pitch her. And she still was 6th in the state at the time of the first game on Thursday. She was 6th in the state in strikeouts
Really?
with 155, and then she got 7 on Thursday. I don't know how many she got on Saturday.
Well, particularly if it was a less talented team, imagine how many strikeouts she would have gotten in those 3
That's the thing,
games.
yeah. She could probably have really padded her
piled
stats.
it
but,
up, yeah.
Yeah. But, hopefully our teams don't think like that.
Well, apparently they don't, right? It's better sportsmanship.
Apparently not.
In steps Abby Rodriguez. She made a nice play in center field before and takes the ball right here. Her first time up, Abby grounded out to the shortstop to end the first. Montalvo on first.
Abby looks
now.
taller when she's in center field.
Yes, she does. It's hit
Ripped.
hard right
Oh!
at the third baseman. Made a chance for two. Nice
Got back
play
in
by
time.
Sutton.
Very nice play by Sutton. A hard hit, though, by Rodriguez.
One out. That'll bring up Amelia Kraft.
She walked and was picked off third. With, I guess, advanced on.
She went on a stolen base.
Yep, and then got picked off third.
There's a strike. Takes strike one. No. Must have been a little outside, so the count goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one's going to be a short line drive to a little pop-up to the shortstop.
That was Kraft who did that. Now
Fasula.
Vanessa Morales is up.
Fasula made the easy play.
She singled and scored the first run of the second inning.
This one's lofted into right field.
Easy play
Moving
for
in.
the right fielder, Caitlin Dugan.
And she makes the play, and that'll do it. So the first scoreless inning for the Barons. And we go to the bottom of the third. Woodbridge on top, 5-0. Stay with us, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. As we head to the bottom of the third, it'll be Carlo, Fasulo, and the pitcher spot. Let's see if
Pitcher is Mohan.
Mohan. Let's see if she bats. Anna Marie Carlo looked like she was showing bunt and pulls it back and swings through the first pitch for a strike. Swings through the second one as well. I think she got a piece of that one. So no balls, 2 strikes now to Carlo. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of third. Patriots need some base runners, John. They need to make something happen. They trail 5-0.
It's not danger time yet. Only 2 innings gone out of 7.
Yeah. And there's a strikeout.
Right 3.
That is the 3rd strikeout of the game for Morales. And we'll go back to the top of the order for Colonia. Alyssa Fasulo struck out her first time.
She was the first victim of the 3.
This one's hit on
Hard
the
grounded
ground.
at short, fielded clean, over to first. Nice play.
Morales.
Boy, she's fast, Fasulo.
It was close, yeah.
One false step and she'll be on first.
And that'll bring up the number 2 hitter. That was a pitcher spot. It started off Emily Christie.
And it went to Megan DeCuna.
And
Now it's
Maddie
Maddie Mohan. Next time I talk to Anne Marie Strine, I'm going to ask her about her strategy on pitching changes.
This one is
Out of
fouled
play.
off. Yep, not going to get there.
It wasn't out of play. It looked like it was going over the dugout, but it stopped short, so it was in play.
Here's the windup. The pitch is beaten to the ground. That's going to go foul. Kushba will pick it up. And Moen will go back to the batter's box. Just
about all of the Woodbridge team was there over the weekend. I think there was probably 75% of the girls, maybe 9 or 10 out of
Oh, really?
13 or 14. Yeah, it was kind of fun. They got called out one at a time, and then I interviewed them afterwards and was trying to have them to remember, who they played and everything, and they couldn't remember anything.
And that'll do it. 1-2-3 inning for Woodbridge, and at the end of 3, it's 5-0 Barons. Come on back, everybody.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Welcome back. Woodbridge up 5-0, batting in the top of the 4th, setting up Gia Dominguez, Alexis Davey, and the leadoff hitter and pitcher, Jasmine Morales.
Dominguez doubled to right field there last
Very
time
good
up.
hit.
Yeah, she hit it hard. There's a. I thought he was going to call a strike. There's a ball. Ball 1 to Dominguez.
The show and bunt always confuses me because it does not look like they can get the bat back in time to swing properly.
And
There's a good hit.
That's going to drop
right
in for
down
a
the
base
line,
hit.
cut off nicely by the Colonia
Dugan.
right fielder, Caitlin Dugan. But a nice single, nice hard hit.
So Dominguez is 2 for 2.
And 2 good hits.
Yeah, two solid hits.
Remember I asked before, what's she doing batting 8th? I'll repeat that. That was a nice wrap there. Alexis Davey doubled also and knocked in Dominguez.
Up high.
In the big 2nd inning for Woodbridge.
There's his strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dominguez drove in a run with her first double back in the 2nd.
Nice scoop by the catcher there.
She came around to score.
Shelby DeSilla's prevented a fastball and another. Oh, it's hit hard.
If it's fair, it's trouble. Hit her off the fence. Foul ball. That was close. Now we need to replay, Lee.
Oh, man. So,
well,
the best hits of the game so far, 2 by Dominguez, 2 by Davey. That wasn't technically a hit, but boy, oh boy, you see how fast that ball got out to the fence?
Davey doubled the first time out to left field. She hit it hard. This one's hit high in the air.
Should be a can of corn for Sabrina Wilson.
Settles under it, makes the catch. One
boy,
away.
She smoked that ball.
That was hit a ton. It wouldn't have gone out. It was just below the, although if it had been
not by much.
Fair, oh, it was probably inches. And back to the top of the lineup in Sabrina Wilson. I'm sorry, Jasmine Wilson. And Jasmine Morales.
I do that all the time. It's so hard to get these names right. Looks like the Colonia boys baseball team's over there.
Yeah,
they're in the wrong spot.
Yeah. One's hit on the ground.
Nice hit. Right
nice stop by the shortstop.
No play.
Fasulo, but she has no play. So an infield hit, though, for Morales. Morales now 1 for 2.
And Dominguez had a hustle because the only play that Fasulo had would have been to second base, but she saw she was there and didn't even try to throw it. So Dominguez very wisely
now we
ran
get
as hard as she could.
To the Madison part of the lineup, Madison Racket, and she'll be followed by Madison Kushba. Racket sacrificed in the first and then singled in the second. So she's 1 for 1. And there's a ball. No, strike. Sorry. Barron set up again to do some damage here, John. That one was
2 on, 1 out.
I think he called that a strike.
Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one's a little high, so full count now.
This is a huge pitch now.
1 out. You sending runners?
No.
Down low, ball 4, and now Moen has some trouble. Bases loaded, 1 out. And number 3 hitter, Madison Cushba, coming up.
Dominguez, Morales, and Racket on the bases. Cushba's got some pop.
She walked, scored in the first inning, flew out to center field.
A little bit late on that one.
Her first time, or second time up. Barons with a chance to really break this game open here at the middle of the line.
That's well hit.
Let's see. Can
that's
she
going to
get it?
score
No, it's gonna be
too.
off the fence. 1 run will score. Morales will follow her home. She'll score.
And what a shame. That's the longest single you'll see, folks,
Yeah.
because the runner on first,
Madison Racket stopped
Racket
at
couldn't
second.
go. It ricocheted off the fence. That's another wrap. Boy, they are putting some balls in play deep.
So an RBI single, two RBI single for.
She knocks in Gia Dominguez and Jasmine Morales. What a pop there
Barons
by.
take a commanding 7-0 lead.
I wonder if there's a run roll.
Yeah.
There is. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. Sure it is. Maybe it's 10.
I wish before every season we could take like a refresher course.
I know.
We just don't have any time.
No. Up high, ball 1.
Like in volleyball, I want to know what all those hand movements are.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know what the heck they are. The guy does up, down, left, right, and then suddenly he points, and one team cheers.
That's when it's lofted into
That's gonna
left center field.
be caught.
Carlo gets over there, makes the catch, runner tags.
It
at
might be
second.
close.
The throw, not in time.
And Cushba wisely takes second.
But there's 2 outs now.
And Abby Rodriguez coming up.
Rodriguez is grounded out to short and hit a line drive to third. That was hit pretty hard, if I recall correctly. And it was a nice play by Sutton there to get the out. Big spot right here. The difference between 7-0 and 9-0 is a lot.
Yeah, it's 2.
More than that. 1, I suspect,
Psychologically,
on the precipice of.
They're probably close to the run rule. It's
Yeah.
probably 10. Wish I could text somebody.
You can.
If you're watching Facebook and you know the run rule, text me. And if you know me, then know my number, text me. 10 after 5. Okay, that's our.
Now you don't have to text.
Our crew knows. Swing and a miss. So you're right. These 2 runs are huge for the run rule. And then we can all make our events. Both make our events.
Right. But what we're rooting for is a good game.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a close one to take, isn't it?
Close one to take with 2 strikes on you. Yep, sure is. At least from here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. And so Moen escapes, but she gives up 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 men left on, 2 girls left on, and at the end of 3.5, it's 7-0 Barons. We'll be back.
Dad's home.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
And welcome back, everybody, as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Patriots trailing 7-0. They need to get something started here. Morales has been very good, John.
Morales has been excellent. She's faced 11 batters in 3 innings.
She's set down the last 7 in a row.
She had a string like that in the game on Saturday. She had 3 innings where she was 3 up, 3 down. I think she had 13 in a row at one point.
Wow. Morales in the windup, and that one sails over the head of.
You know what I've
Sutton.
noticed, and we've done, like, at least I've done, what's today, 5 days,
Yeah.
6 days, 3 games. the catchers aren't tall. And there's so many pitches that are going sailing and causing, pass balls because the catchers are not on the taller side.
Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Michaela Sutton, first baseman.
So Kelly Henry, now Kelly Dunn, was the catcher for the Woodbridge team that won the championship, county championship. Yeah, she told me that. I didn't remember that. I should have, because we know it's.
Yeah, we know her dad. She's
we know her
she's
family.
a Ford's kid.
Yes.
I'm a Ford's guy. Her dad and I were executive board of the Ford's Claire Barton Little League.
If you remember that year, Brianna Pachalski was lights out in that tournament.
Yeah, I remember it a little bit. This is going to be a tricky one. Morales
gets it
up. She takes it herself.
Nice play.
So 1 unassisted. Little dribbler. 1 away.
Maya's setting up now. Maya's setting up now. They had 4 games. They had 4 shutouts in the county tournament.
Wow. Remember that? Sutton has the only hit for the Patriots.
Her sister had the only walk. Only 2 base runners so far have been named Sutton.
That's outside, ball 1. This one is kind of looped towards first. Oh, off the glove.
They might throw it. They might. There's nobody covering.
Nobody
covering.
First. So Amelia Kraft got her glove on it. And that will break the string on the E3.
That's one thing, but then nobody covered first.
Yeah, they might have still
had her. It looked like Sutton slowed down a little bit. Maybe thinking it was going to be caught.
Morales had set down 8 in a row before that as Maya Sutton comes off. And number 33, I think it's 33 or 23.
Well, if it's 33, it's Gianna Grasso. If it's 23, it's Dylan DeCuna. It's 23, Dylan DeCuna.
Yep, 23. And Zoe Gotti steps in.
Now, is that a full-blown pinch runner? Because she's not the catcher or the pitcher to come out with a courtesy runner.
I don't. There's where we need that refresher course,
yeah, we
just, friend.
I mean, we're not experts.
There's a bunt.
Ball. I'd find it tough to believe you'd pull out your cleanup hitter in the 4th inning.
Yeah, I would assume that that Maya Sutton's going back in, right?
Yeah, but can you do that with everybody? I thought you could only do it for the pitcher and catcher. Once again, folks, if you know, send me a text.
Send us a text. 1 ball, 1 strike. I was a little surprised Gotti was bunting on that last play, around by 7 runs. I mean, maybe she hoped to catch him. And a quick throw down the front. That was close.
Oh, boy. Love to see that replay. Unless she just didn't actually get the tag on.
Yeah, it was close.
The throw beater, the mitt was near there. It just must not have tagged her. And he was up right there. He's far closer than we are. Love to see that
on the ground. Nice stop by Morales. She goes to second for 1. No throw by Montalvo on the fielder's choice.
So at the dinner table tonight, she's going to say, thanks for that play, sis.
Yeah, exactly.
That was Zoe Gotti that was batting, so she gets the fielder's choice, and there's 2 out.
That was a nice play by
it really was.
By Vanessa Morales. 2 out. And a swing and a miss.
Caitlin Dugan up now, the right fielder for Colonia.
Nope. Swing and a miss. She reached for that one. Dugan was fooled on that pitch. 2 strikes now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morales into the windup, and this one's
It hit her, but
yeah,
she was still in the
box.
Yeah.
And then it hit her again, I think. I think it hit her twice.
Once it hits it the first time, it's a dead ball, I guess. Right?
Yeah. Well, if it's in the box, right? In the batter's box. Morales. High a little bit. Ball 2. So Dugan fighting here. That's been a good at bat for her. She worked it to 2-2. And now 3-2. 3-2, 2 out. So I suspect that we will see Gotti off on the pitch. And there she goes, foul ball. So Dugan making Morales work on this one.
Certainly is. Certainly is.
This will be the 8th pitch of the at bat. And that was fouled off. We'll do it again.
Certainly like to get the number 6 batter here, and you could go into the 5th inning to face the 7, 8, 9.
Morales toes the mound. Down low, ball 4. So a nice at bat by Dugan as she works out the walk. That'll bring up Ashley Almodovar, sorry.
I guess, I don't know. We don't have a translation key to anybody's name. Most of them are easy this game.
Yeah. Ashley sees. She flew out to center the last time. She takes ball 1. So.
Coach Courtney Murgatroyd coming out now. Running out. Former Courtney Cuevas. Star athlete in her own right.
Absolutely.
Her husband Frankie works for the Board of Ed. Or does he work for the town? Oh, she's back in. Something's going on there. Bringing out a towel.
If that's 2 trips. Guess
I
not.
hope not. Can you imagine if that was a technicality and they had to pull the pitcher because it was their 2nd trip? Oh boy, there'd be some explaining to do there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who Frankie works for. He works for the Board of Ed.
Here's the pitch. That's down low. So Almodovar now in the 2 balls, no strikes. This is a chance for the Patriots here.
Danger zone for Woodbridge here.
Yeah. Morales has lost the plate a little bit, and this one's hit off the end of the bat a little slowly to Morales. She doesn't field it cleanly. Runners will hold if the bases are loaded. Giving her a hit or an error there, John?
I don't think you can give it a hit.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. So on the E6, the bases are loaded, and that will bring up Sabrina Wilson. Sabrina struck out her last time up, or her first time up, her only time up before this. Big spot for her here. Bases loaded, 2 out. Her Patriots trail 7-0. I think I might be tempted to take a strike here. There it is.
And they do. I would too. Absolutely take a strike there.
Morales has struggled a little bit. She had set down 8 in a row coming into this inning, including the first of this. And this is again, so 1 ball, 1 strike now. This is the best Patriots scoring chance of the game, John.
By far. They had 2 on in the first, and that was it.
This one's lofted foul.
And now a strike gets them out of it. Hey, Mel. Hey, Kel.
Into the windup goes Morales. The pitch up high. Ball 3. Or ball
No,
2.
2, yeah.
Okay, ball 2.
It's actually pretty exciting here.
Yeah, it's a big spot, a lot of action. Morales taking her time. And she comes, the pitch, and that's going to be up high for ball 3.
Whoa. That's a hard one to take for Sabrina Wilson, but it was.
3 balls, 2 strikes,
little
2
high.
outs, bases loaded. Morales says, and she loses her, so the Patriots get on the board on the bases loaded walk to Sabrina Wilson, and that'll bring up Anna Marie Carlo.
Zoe Gotti scores. And now, forget facing 7, 8, 9 next inning. You'd be lucky not to face the leadoff batter this inning with bases loaded.
Exactly.
If you get this one, you won't.
Yeah.
And a wind picking up.
So Morales had been great. 8 in a row she had set down. There was an error on a little pop fly that would have been the second out of the inning.
Right, the fielder's choice.
Fielder's choice, a walk, an error, and a walk. And that one was tapped foul, so the count goes even at 1 ball and 1 strike. So Carlo didn't bat in the first 2 innings. She led off the 3rd. Now she's up again in the 4th. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be lofted. It's going to go foul.
Oh, not by much.
But
Racket
yeah, right
had a
line.
fighting chance at it, just short.
Racket made a gallant effort to get in there. Well, they're back to the 2-strike count. 1 ball,
Yeah,
2
1 and 2
strikes.
now. It's a
chance to
pitcher's
get out
count.
of this again.
See if you can get her to chase something.
Morales goes into the windup. Here comes the pitch, and that's up high. Ball 2. Up high, ball 3. Morales seems to be laboring a little bit out there, John. Her motion is off. She's
She's
pitching.
struggling with the bottom of the order too.
Yeah, she's pitching. She's taking more time in between pitches. I think she's feeling the pressure of the moment. Here comes the pitch. That's a good pitch.
Oh,
Nice
that was
range. She
so
gets out
big.
of it. Nice
That
pitch
was
by Morales. She has
so big for Woodbridge.
she really does. She has her 5th strikeout, and that'll do it for the Patriots. But they're on the board now. 1 run, no hits, and bases left loaded. So at the end of 4, 7-1 Barons. Stay with us, everybody. And welcome back, everybody. 7-1 Barons as we head to the 5th. Ooh, the wind just caught my pencil, sent it flying. Barons will send up Abby Rodriguez, Amelia Kraft, and Vanessa Morales. They're 5, 6, and 7 hitters.
No, I think they're sending up Kraft first. Abby
I missed
struck
somebody.
out to end the inning, I think.
I missed it again, huh? What the heck am I doing? You're right.
Amelia Kraft, Vanessa Morales, and
This
Gia
one's hit
Dominguez.
high. This is really high. Sabrina
Right
Wilson
under it is Wilson, yep.
1 out. And that'll bring up Vanessa Morales. She singled, stole the base, scored in the 2nd, and flew out in the 3rd. Made a nice play at shortstop. Probably saved a run, that one play she made at short.
Yeah. Vanessa scored the first run of the big 2nd inning rally.
Whoa, almost got the guy on the bike over there. He was pedaling along and
Minding his own business.
yeah. Here I am pedaling along, minding my own business. And this one's hit on the ground right at the third baseman.
Sutton to Sutton.
Over to first, 1 out, 2 outs.
How many times do you think in their careers they had one of those plays?
Oh, gosh.
They probably came up playing rec ball,
Absolutely.
probably played travel ball. If they're good enough to play high school, you got to assume they were on the travel team.
Yep. And that'll bring up Gia Dominguez. She hit a rocket to right field her first time up for a double, scored or drove in a run. And later in the fourth, she singled to right and scored later on. So she's having a good day, is Gia. 1 ball, 1 strike. No, 1 out. No, sorry, 2 outs here. This one's hit foul down the first base line.
Fielded clean by the coach.
Who has a big smile on his face. That was a little low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out.
A lot of people out of work early here to watch the game.
Yeah.
Of course, half of them probably working from home.
True. Still working, huh? You see some a laptop out there? No, maybe not. Thought it was. Anyway, you're right. Good number of people out. Good day to be out. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Out.
Yeah, it's a perfect day. I'm just thankful for this shade.
Yeah, thank goodness we're under a tent. There have been times when we were out in the sun.
Oh, I don't know how I would have handled this sunscreen and the dress shirt.
And this one's hit off the end of the bat. Going to be
hurry.
close at first. Not in time. Wasn't hit very hard. Zoe got to it, but Dominguez beats it out. She's got her 3rd hit of the game on an infield single.
Yeah, said it before. She's batting 8th and she's 3 for 3.
And that'll bring up Alexis Davies. She hit a bomb to left field her first time up, drove in a run on a double, and then hit a fly ball to center field. So bottom of the order doing their job as she swings and misses at the first one.
Yeah, the bottom of the order has 4 of the 7 runs.
And all the extra base hits.
Mm-hmm.
Strike 2. This one is hitting the air. This may drop. It's chuckling. Nope. Nice hustle by Carlo as she comes in and makes the play, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no 1-man Lathon at the end of 4.5. 7-1 Barons. Come on back, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
And welcome back, everybody. Hello, nice to see you. Thanks for watching. Happy to be with you on this beautiful day. 7-1 Barons. Patriots got to run their last inning, so let's see what they can do here in the 5th. They will send up the top of their order. Alyssa Fasulo leads it off, shows the bunt, pitches up high from Morales, and 0-1.
I want to count how many times the ball gets, the high pitch, the riser, doesn't get handled by the catcher.
I don't know. No. Probably a little late to start now.
Yeah, I know.
Do it going forward and extrapolate. This was hit high in the air.
Shortstop calls everybody
Vanessa
off.
Morales calls for it, yeah. 1-0, and that'll bring up Maddie Moen. She struck out her last time up, or her only time up, but she's really brought some stability to the mound for the Patriots, John.
Stabilized the game is right. He had a quick hook on the first pitcher and a semi-quick hook on the second one, and she's pitched the longest of all 3 so far.
Yeah, I think she did give up 2 runs, but it was 5-0 when she got there.
Right.
She hits
Nice
that
roll.
on a line drive. Right up
What
the
are you going
middle.
to get
Try
first?
it first. In time. What a throw. Abby Rodriguez threw a bullet.
Man, did she fire that ball right on the money, too.
8-3.
All right, I'm going to go out on a
home.
limb and say there's your Gold Glove County
right.
center fielder. We've seen the
Wow.
third game I've seen her, second game I've seen her.
She charged it
Oh,
like an
my
infielder.
goodness.
She was going after right from the outset.
And give some credit also to the first baseman, Michaela
Yep.
Sutton, for
Yes.
knowing that was coming and being, no, wrong team. Amelia Kraft for knowing it was coming.
Yeah, she had a little stretch at the end there to help
Yeah.
out too. So
Wow.
nice play by the Barons. They help out Morales, and that'll bring up Michaela Sutton because the Patriots looked they had it set it up right. Would have been their number 3 and 4 hitters coming up with the runner on base and a chance to get back in this game. Instead, she throws a strike from center field. Goes Abby Rodriguez. Morales delivers.
Good hard cut by Sutton.
That was a big pitch. She was down in the. Morales was behind, 2 balls and no strikes to Sutton.
So when do you see an 8-3 in a scorebook?
Not very often.
Maybe the score, but not the actual at
I
bat.
know. Yeah. Somebody would usually have to fall down. So.
I got thrown out from right field once in a men's softball game, but I was safe.
This one's looped
Here's
into
another
right
chance
field.
for
This may
Racket.
drop.
Oh,
Racket gives her
just
all,
missed.
but it's a foul ball. Foul ball.
Boy, she tried hard for that when she dove, and it's right in front of her parents, too. What a good play by Racket, giving it a shot.
My son Craig threw a kid out from center field once.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a little league, and the kid was too happy. He hit the ball. He was real happy, smiling at his parents.
Probably the first hit he ever
running down
got.
to first base, and
Look at me, Mom.
I saw him, and I said, he's going to throw him out. He's
Poor
fixing
kid's
to
probably just devastated for life.
crestfallen. Now lives for him.
Oh, what a rope.
There's a base
That's
hit.
gonna be
Nobody's going to
extra
throw anybody
bases.
down. Yeah, that's going to go to the fence.
Maybe
Sutton
not to.
rounds
No,
it first. Nope. She stops at first. On the base hit to center. And that'll bring up Maya Sutton. Sutton has a single. That was the first hit, and their only hit so far before Michaela, just before Michaela's.
So what did Mohan do? I missed it.
She hit. Mohan was the one who hit the ball to center field.
I have that down as Fasulo.
And then she popped out to the shortstop.
Okay, my bad.
And now Maya is up. And
What's up, man?
something's going on. I think we may be. I don't know what we're doing. Umpire was over by the Woodbridge bench. They're not changing anybody.
All right, great. Let me know as soon as you get it.
So
All right, thanks.
Maya Sutton has singled and reached on an error. That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Another pinch runner.
Yeah, number 1 for Colonia is Ariana Sterlacci. Sterlacci's a basketball player, I think.
Oh, really?
Boy, John Sterlacci, I want to say.
No, you got better memory than I do. Sorry. This one's looped. This could drop.
Don't
No,
worry
here comes
about
Abby.
it. Don't
Here
worry
comes
about
Abby
it. Rodriguez got it.
So that'll do it. No runs, no one hit, no errors, and one left on at the end of 4.5. No, I'm sorry, at the end of 5. 7-1 Barons. Come on back, ladies and gentlemen.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Jasmine Morales will lead off. She walked and scored in the first.
Got on an error and then singled and scored.
Yep, low infield hit.
She's got 2 of the 7 runs. So does Gia
This
Dominguez.
one's gonna drop in. No.
Nice play
Held up.
by
I keep thinking they're
Sabrina
gonna
Wilson.
drop in, and I'll tell you what, there's some good outfield
Yeah,
play.
there really is.
So shame on me. Sabrina Wilson comes in, makes a nice play on that one, and there's one away. That'll bring up Madison Rackett. Madison sacrificed, singled, and walked in her 3 plate appearances. So she's 0 for
She's 1 for 1. Yeah.
Ooh, now there is a strike. Thought there was a strike. Two balls, 1 strike now. Madison Rackett, the right fielder. And
That's
she
gonna
hits
drop.
that one in the air. That one will drop.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's too fast to be thrown out at first. And it was not hit hard enough. So she's 2 for 2.
She's 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Madison Kushba. Madison walked and scored in the first, flew out to center field,
All right.
and then drove in 2 with an RBI single that was off the fence.
Well, I won't be more than 10 minutes late.
And there's a hit hard right down the first base line. Almost a nice catch. by her.
Colonia High School, then I'm picking Carol up at Town Hall, so I will call you from Town Hall. Unless you want to pick up Carol. Oh. All right.
Wind up in a pitch. This one's
Okay.
hit on the ground. Third, Sutton there. She'll go to first.
Okay, sounds good.
Goes a little bit short. Bounce skips under Sutton's glove.
Yeah, I mentioned they got to have a regular meeting. They must have to do minutes of the prior meeting and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'm gonna do everything I can to then leave here early and make sure I get there on time, or as close on time as possible. All right, thanks.
That one goes into the on down second, John.
Yep, sorry I had to take a call.
It's okay.
Second and third, and 1 out. I might have to really leave in a minute.
Okay. Montalvo hits this one off the end of the bat. Sutton's going to take it and tag her out, but the run scores. So Montalvo is out on the 3 unassisted, but she picks up an RBI. Kushba goes down to third, and Rackett scores. And that'll bring up Abby Rodriguez. She's played one whale of a game in center field. But she's at the plate. She's grounded out to short, lined out to the third baseman, and struck out.
Yeah, I don't know if they have defensive awards when they give out the end of the year. I know they have all counties. I don't know if they. Oh, that's well hit. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Abby Rodriguez. Maybe they don't need defensive awards. Maybe it's a complete all county the way she's playing. Man, she clocked that.
2 RBIs.
3.
3? No, there was only 1.
No, there was 2 girls on.
Never mind.
And now they're 1.
Rackett had scored before.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay. So a 2-run homer, and now it's a 10-1 game.
And with 2 outs, they're a run away from a mercy rule.
Well, I think Colonia would have to get up, right? Or no?
Well, Colonia still would have to get up, yeah. Wow, did she crush that? That's your player of the game, folks.
200 feet to center field. That was a good 25 feet beyond that, John. Jeez.
Oh, it was smoked.
Kraft is up. She walked, popped out to the shortstop and flew out to center field in her 3 trips to the plate. That one is high. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, we've seen A-Rod have one heck of a game.
She did. She is. She's having one. There's ball 3. So.
All right, well, I'm going to sneak out if you don't mind, my friend. I have to get to the first of 4 stops here. That was just a lawyer for the last stop telling me they're going to be waiting for us.
All right, this one's popped up.
That'll do it.
Settling under it is Gotti. She makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Barons. But they pick up 3 big runs, including the 2-run homer by Abby Rodriguez. And
thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you, Craig. Thanks for coming at the end.
All right, Mac. Craig Kaufman, happy to be with you as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Patriots with some work to do. They trail 10-1, and they will send up Zoe Gotti, Caitlin Dugan, and Ashley Almador. And that is over the head of Abby Rodriguez. Going to try for second is Gotti. The throw, not in time. So good hustle by Zoe Gotti, and she has a double to lead off the 6th. And the Patriots are in business. Before that, Gotti had scored the only run for the Patriots when she reached on a fielder's choice back in the 4th, and then had grounded out to the pitcher. And that'll bring up Caitlin Dugan. Caitlin grounded out to the pitcher and has reached on a walk. This one's hit softly towards short. Rodriguez picks it up, looks back. I'm sorry, Morales looks back the runner, but doesn't make a play at first, and so Dugan will be on safely. And that'll bring up the number 7 hitter, Ashley Almador. She flew out to center and reached on an error. 2 on and nobody out. So this is a big spot for the Patriots. There's a ball. Excuse me, folks, while I get some of the info here. The mayor had the copy of the names and numbers. Somebody else comes in. I want to be able to tell you who they are. That one's foul, so the runners will have to go back. 2 balls, 1 strike to Almador. Line drive right to the second baseman, throw to first, in time. A terrific play by Elena Talvo. She caught it, caught the runner leaning, and doubled her up. So, double play, 4-3, 2 outs, and that will bring up Sabrina Wilson, the center fielder. Sabrina struck out and walked to drive in the only run for the Patriots today. That one's up high. Gotti stayed at second on that play. Wisely, too. She would never make the last out at third. Here's the pitch, swung on and fouled. No, it was not fouled. It's swing and a miss, a wild pitch. And so Gotti will go down to third with 2 outs. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike to Sabrina Wilson. This one is hit to the pitcher, throw to first, a little wide. Gotti will score. Wilson will send to third. She's going to try to go to third as the ball goes into right field. She'll make it, and the Patriots have another run. Morales fielded the ball, had a play, but threw it wide. And on the throw, Wilson got all the way around to third, and Gotti scored. And that'll bring it on coach Murgatroyd. Brings the whole team in around the mound. She's going to leave her in. So Morales will continue on and face the number 9 hitter, Anna Maria Carlo. She's 0 for 2, struck out twice. 10-2 Barons as we play the bottom of the 6th here at Colonia Middle. Tell you what, Gotti's coming way down the line on third, and nobody's backing up the pitcher. So if that throw gets past her, she's going to score. And a swing and a miss. And of course, when I say that, she stops running down the line. But down low. You can tell when Morales is struggling. She takes a lot of time in between pitches. That one, she came in pretty short order, but she has been laboring these last couple of innings. Now goes into the windup, and here's the pitch, and it looks like she tried to bunt. She may have gotten a piece of it, did Carlo. Nonetheless, it was strike 2. So now there's 2 strikes, and Carlo will have to swing away. Carlo is a senior. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll do it for the Patriots. They strand a runner and score a run. So at the end of 6 innings of play, it's 10-2 Barons. Come on back here, buddy. And welcome back, everybody. We head to the 7th. Barons trying to hold on to a 10-2 lead. They will send up Vanessa Morales, Gia Dominguez, and Alex Davey, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. But I'll tell you what, they've acted anything like the bottom of the order. Morales is 1 for 3. She scored a run. Dominguez is 3 for 3. And she scored 2 runs, driven in a couple. And Davey is 1 for 3. She's got a double and drove in a run. Drove in a run as well. So bottom of the order has done its job for the Barons, and they'll face Moen here in the 7th inning. Here's a swing and a miss at the first pitch. Moen had stabilized the situation. Barons got out to a 5-0 lead early on. She came in, held them to 2 runs over about 3 innings, and then gave up the big home run to Abby Rodriguez as Morales looks at ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it. No, she didn't hit. She did not tip it. And that'll bring up the, well, probably would have been the offensive player of the game, and may well be if it wasn't for the bomb hit by Abby Rodriguez and her outstanding play in center field. That one's fouled back. Dominguez doubled to right field in the 2nd, drove in a run. She then singled to right field in the 4th, came around to score, and then worked an infield single in the 5th. So she's 3 for 3. Here comes the pitch from Moen. This one's hit on the ground. Sutton gets it. She'll go to first herself, and that'll do it. And then the perfect day for Dominguez. And that'll bring up the catcher, Alex Davey. Alex, as you said before, is 1 for 3. She doubled to left field. That was off the fence on the fly, drove in a run. She flew out to center and flew out to left. And this one's hit hard, and that's going to be another base hit. Goes down the left field line. She'll make the turn. Let's stay right there. So Davey has her 2nd hit of the game, and she's pulled the ball 3 of the 4 times. She'll get a pinch runner. Let's see if I can pick up on the number. I think it's number 3. It is, and that's Sam Gonzazentes, I believe. As the Barons head back to the top of the order, and Jasmine Morales, who's also the pitcher. Jasmine has walked and scored in the 1st, reached on an error in the 2nd, got an infield single in the 4th, and hit a line drive to the center field. Sutton up across the diamond in time for the out, and that will do it for the Barons. They had a hit, but no runs, and at the end of 6 1/2, it's 10-2 Barons. We'll be back. Stay with us, everybody.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
And welcome back, everybody. We head to the bottom of the seventh. Last chance for the Patriots. They'll need a lot of good things to happen. They trail 10-2. And first batter up is the top of the lineup, so the Patriots will start there. Alyssa Fasulo leads off. She struck out in the first, grounded out in this third, and popped out in this fifth. She's 0 for 3. That one will be high for ball 2, so she'll be working to try to get on base. As I said, the Patriots need base runners. Morales has been great. She's given up just 2 runs, only one of them earned. There's a strike. Have to be mindful of the umpire. He takes a little while to call it. She's given up 3 hits and 2 walks. Struck out 6. As Jasmine. This one's hit in the air. That's going to get through. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Fasula will round first. She'll stop at second. No sense trying to make a play that she would be ill-advised. So she's on with a double to lead off the 7th inning. And that'll bring up Maddie Moen, the pitcher. Moen has struck out and flew out on a terrific play. I'm sorry, she didn't fly out. She had a base hit. And this one's not going to happen. She hit the ball that Rodriguez had thrown her out at first. Instead, this one gets to the fence. So Moen's got a double. Fasulo scores, and it's 10-3. You may remember that last play. Moen hit it right back up the middle. Rodriguez charged it and threw her out at first, but not this time. It got in between, in the gap, went to the fence. And so the Patriots have something going. Back-to-back doubles here to start the top of the, or it's the bottom of the 7th. Now their number 3 hitter, Michaela Sutton, steps in. Michaela walked, grounded out to the pitcher unassisted, and then got a single to center in her 3rd trip to the plate. This one's in the dirt. Moen will go on down to 3rd on the wild pitch. And the count goes 2 balls and no strikes to Sutton. Nobody out. Just kind of digging around in the dirt out there. Nobody warming up that I see for Woodbridge. That doesn't mean they wouldn't change pitchers and bring her in. Here's the pitch. That one's down in the dirt. Nice stop there by Davy, and she backhands that ball. Now she's going to go out and have a chat with her teammate. Slow her down, bring up some rhythm. As I said, Morales will be more deliberate. She'll walk around a little more when she's struggling, and she has struggled. This is a gutsy performance for her these last few innings. First 3, she was great. Set down, had only given up one hit and 1 walk in those 3 innings, but she's been a little bit wild. She's run longer counts, given up only 2 more hits plus this inning, so she's given up 4 more hits. And there's no, that's a strike. Oh, I thought it was a strike. And I think Michaela Sutton's going to find out it was, so she's going to head back to the plate. As I said, the umpire takes a little bit of time here to call it. And like a good pitch, we've had some trouble from out here because our angle's not great and we're pretty far away. 3-1 now to Sutton. Here's the pitch, and that's ball 4. So now she'll head on down to 1st with the walk. And Morales continues to struggle here, as the Patriots will send up their cleanup hitter, Maya Sutton. Maya singled in the 1st for the only hit up to that point. Reached on an error and flew out to center field. Sutton will get a pinch runner. It was going to be number 4. who is Madison Chiera. And instead, it is number 1, who is Ariana Strelacey. I suspect we'll see Strelacey take the base, and Davy will not throw through. She'll head down to second probably on this pitch. Yep, nope. No, she just jumps off there. I'm not sure they'd throw it through, so she might as well to eliminate the force at second. And a potential double play. Double plays are hard. Bases are close, so it's tricky to get a double play. This one's hit on the ground. Kupcha looks her back. Now comes the throw home, and she's safe. So a daring play as Madison Kushba caught it, made the throw, looked back the runner, did a good job at looking her back, got the first out, and when she caught it, Moen broke for home, and so she scored on the throw. And the runner goes, Strelacey heads all the way around at third. So there's 1 out and 2 in, and it's a 10-4 game. And Zoe Gotti's up. Zoe grounded out to the pitcher, hit into a fielder's choice, and doubled to center last inning. 1 ball, 1 strike now to the second baseman. Zoe Gotti's a junior. This one's hit in the air. Nice play by Montalvo. She records the second out. Strelacey holds. And the Patriots are down to their last out now in the person of Caitlin Dugan. Caitlin grounded out to the pitcher, walked, and reached on a fielder's choice. There was no play. They didn't even throw it. They just tried to hold the runners in place. And this one's fouled back for strike 1. Here's the pitch. This one's hit in the air. Racket. Nope. Rodriguez will take it, and that'll do it. Abby Rodriguez fittingly records the final out for the Barons. Morales goes the distance, and the Barons come away with a 10-4 win. So a good game for the Barons. They got out early, and they maintained the lead. Big blow game. Of course, a 2-run homer by Abby Rodriguez. She played a stellar outfield, and Morales was good on the mound. And the Patriots came up just a little short today. Had some runners, had some opportunities, but couldn't push enough across. So that will do it on behalf of our crew. Who I see Joe Fernandez. I know Lee Beckerman is with us. Somebody wants to say the rest of the names. I'll be happy to say them on television for you. I can't see everybody's face, but anyway, for our extraordinary crew, they are always the best. For John McCormick, Craig Coughlin saying thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, the final score, Woodbridge 10 and Colonia 4. Goodbye.